No. I need to get better at this. Am I live? I never know when it goes live. Oh, now I'm live. Share. Copy link. Tweet. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition. Well, it's not really an edition of Code with Swizz because we're doing something a little bit special today. My hand is still broken, so this might be a little slower. What we're going to work on today is prepping ServerlessHandbook.dev for launch, which I have running here on my local host. And we're mostly going to be focusing on cleaning up the landing page parts of it, where actually let me show you how it looks when you are not logged in. So two things that we're going to do. First, we're going to add the login and authentication system that I use everywhere else, so that if you want to retrieve your purchase on a different device, you can just log in. You don't have to go through purchasing it again, because right now it's using local storage. And we're going to add the ability for people to sign up for an email notification when it fully launches, and a couple of other things are like that. So let's see. Oh, Diet Coke. Yay. I love Diet Coke. And as always, if you're in the chat room, please say hi. I never know if this thing is connected or not. So right now, this page is getting about, let's see, how many views are we getting? So it's doing pretty well. The page is getting about 4,000 visitors per month. There are some ads running, so it's not all SEO and organic, but it is running some ads right now because I was experimenting with things. So it's running ads, getting a bunch of visitors, but obviously those visitors aren't always ready to purchase something immediately because visitors rarely are. So what we're gonna do is take this, turn it into get a free chapter or some sort of upgrade like that. And then the part here where you go on individual chapters right now ends up locking you, or it's supposed to, yes. See, so it locks. And this lock needs to be improved so that it talks about, hey, this book is now finished. We want to... Is there somebody speaking in the chat room that I'm not seeing, or is Restream just being weird? Let's see. If I go on YouTube and I click a thing... Whoa. Okay. It just says I'm in the chat and nobody else is watching. That's fine. So... what was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? Yeah, we're going to fix the copy here and fix this little thingy so that what I wanna do is enable people to unlock a specific chapter, get that chapter, and then also subscribe to email updates so that I can email them afterwards. This is very important as far as landing pages go, but we're gonna start by taking my course platform, which I think my other developer dude, he's really cool. You should hire him. If you're looking for engineers to help you out, ping me. I will point you to a really good one. I think he's looking for more clients. So we're gonna go to course platform and fetch from origin and release a new version, and then try that because it has some updates that I'm going to need on this page. Git merge origin nav link -active. Merging is not possible because I have unmerged files. What did I do? Git status, git stash, error building trees needs merge. Okay, git commit -a-m boop. So we're merging that. I have no idea what I actually did, but I hope it's okay. So then we merge the navlink active, and there is now a merge conflict. So let's see. If we go package JSON, no, where's the merge conflict? Vim course platform package JSON. So, okay, the version that he had is wrong. This is now version -5. I'm using a pre-release version of my platform because I can. And is there slash equal equal? There's nothing else. Okay, we write get status git commit -a -m new pre-release. Okay, whatever. I can't really type very well right now. So we've got that, and we say npm publish to get the new version out, and then I'll install that version. Package JSON requires a name field. What the hell did I? Oh, right. I need to go in here and then npm publish. So we do that. Open my OTP thingy. Let's see, 423 822. Cool. Okay, come on. Got it. So that's published. I can now go here and say yarn add at Swizzets, and we're going to install -5. And let's see if it still runs. Okay, come on. So I guess Tuesday evening is not a popular time to be live coding, which is fair. So got that. Now let's see, will you still run? I know there's a couple of new settings that we'll be able to use. So, okay, if we go into Gatsby config, I know there's gonna be a new users. We'll see. The flag false. We're shipping a new feature, and there's still a problem. Damn it, Emmanuel, I thought you fixed this. Hey, Andre, how are you doing today? Now, what is wrong here? Okay, I need to sign into GitHub again. I think this is because of that GitHub hack that happened recently. They signed everyone out. Two-factor code, let's go. Authy, GitHub. Verifying. Now, what is going on with the course platform? Why is this thing not fixed? Navlink active. Okay, got it, whatever. Okay, that's fun. No, I don't want to resubmit or go to discussions. Go. Nice. What time is it where you are, Andre? And where are you? Pull requests, navlink active. What was the latest commit? And do I have that commit? Fix code in Gatsby team. Removed rebas. What did he fix? Slugify. Aha. Okay, so he did not actually fix this. So I'm gonna open that and fix it real quick so that we can have clean code where we're working. This was not an expected part of this process. Where did it go? Aha. So if we go into constants, config.js, why does that not work? Will it work now? Okay, I'm gonna try publishing that. So we go into package.json. We bump this up to 6 and just try if that makes it work. RO. Whoa. Wait, it's 4:30 a.m.? How early do you wake up, man? Let's see. npm publish. Let's try this. I'm kind of guessing here if that's the problem. 08, 5 to 9. Okay, that deployed. And now we can go to yarn add 6. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to just work off of the old platform version. And that should be fine. But I think that there's a couple of goodies in this version that I will like. Although, will I actually be able to use them? That's the question. Let's go yarn clean, yarn start. Come on, yarn start. Let's see. Will you work? Will you work? Nice. So I recently went through the whole transition of being a night person to a more of a morning person. I'm now kind of both, although I go to bed at 10 p.m. And honestly, being up early and taking part of very early morning instead of very late night is so much better in my experience, because your brain isn't full of everybody else's crap yet. So you can still think, what? I don't understand why this is failing. Okay, so let's try something else. What is config.js? Slugify option. What are we doing here? Git grep slugify option. And why is this not work? Why does this not support exports? I don't understand why this doesn't work. What if we say module.exports.slugify option equals that, and then where are we using it? Oh wait, I'm here. So we're using it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so let's try that. I think this is gonna work. I think there's a mix-up between where we're using modern JavaScript and where we aren't. I'm not sure exactly why that is happening, but I don't think it's really the main thing right now. Right now we're in launch mode, which means just get it working and worry about the details later. 75.551. So how come you're trying to be more of a morning person, Andre? I'm curious because I think everyone has different reasons for going there. And from what I've heard, very often the reason is kids, because they wake you up early anyway, so you might as well just get to work. Yarn start. Let's see if this is going to work. And I hope it does. Also, my computer is doing pretty well today. It's not lagging yet. That's always nice. Cool, so we didn't get a bunch of errors. That's a good sign. And yeah, I have to hold my arm kind of up like this, so you'll see it in the frame a lot, even though it's not doing anything, because the way the cast is put on, this is the most comfortable place to put my arm when it's just resting. And it is actually making my bicep pretty sore after the entire day. Okay, so we're building the development bundle. That's a good sign. Now, what is the feature that I was looking for? There is something called uses authentication. Come on, I know it's there. Uses auth. Poop. Okay, so I can't find it anymore because I hid a bunch of the files. Can't resolve components code. Where am I trying to call that? Git grep components / code. Aha, I'm still importing it here, even though it doesn't exist anymore. That was silly. Okay, let's try that again. And yes, as far as the cast goes, I think it's going to be there for another 6 weeks, is what they said. It's like, because the bone is broken, so it needs to heal. It's not just like a crack or anything. So yeah, the cast stays there for 6 weeks. But I'm pretty lucky. I don't as far as I know, I don't need surgery. I have a follow-up appointment on Monday to take the 4th X-ray. Yeah, fingers work pretty well. Thanks, Jazz. Although after a whole day of typing and stuff, it does start getting sore. I'm kind of figuring out how to type without moving my wrist too much. You should see the other guy, yeah. The other guy is a ski slope that did not care at all that I fell on it. Oh, and here's a funny one. I was trying to do sit-ups yesterday because there's not a lot of exercise I can do and it's driving me crazy. And my ass was still sore from falling on the snowboard and breaking my arm. Over a week ago, it was still, my ass was still too sore to do sit-ups. So that was a surprise. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is this finally gonna run? Sorry, I don't know how much noise it makes when I bump the microphone. But my music died. Where did my music go? Oh, it's just Fear of the Dark is a quiet song. Okay, it's building development bundle. That's a good sign. That means that nothing has broken yet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, print preview. I should delete that one. I don't need that file. Yeah, you don't need to know the details of that one, but it's way huge. I also forgot to start my timer. Okay, cool. So we now have this thing running. It's gonna look exactly the same as it did before, but it's running an updated version of the platform. So the main thing that's different is that now when I click on one of these guys, it should, in theory, it should stay highlighted, although it's not. What if I hard reload? Will that work? Will that make it work? Empty cache and hard reload. It's also possible that this particular site has custom shit that makes that break. Okay, I will look into that later. Now let's go to... You're right, it might get my video banned, but... What? That's new. What was I gonna say? How much can you actually hear my music? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... let's go to index.mdx. That's... Oh, wrong file or wrong project. So we got the code running. Now let's go into website serverless handbook. Cool, awesome. If you can't hear the music a lot, that should be fine because it means that, well, hopefully it's gonna mean I don't get banned. Let's see, users, or here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into files changed and we're gonna look for Gatsby config has authentication. That's what was added. Cool. So I can now go here and let's see, that goes Gatsby config has authentication, Gatsby config. We're gonna go here and say has authentication is true. And then how do I have a config for this? I'm gonna open and go with command shift dot, command shift dot, show me the hidden files. Are there really no hidden files in here? Yes, there are. Yarn, pretty.rc, end of development. That's what I was looking for. Gatsby auth 0 domain. I have that set up. Cool. So I have custom property namespace. Awesome. I have everything set up. I hope this is the right pixel ID and the right Google tracking ID. although it doesn't really matter because what matters is what's set up in production. Ow. Okay. So now we're gonna go to layout.js and we're going to look. The develop process needs to be restarted for the changes. Okay, yes. Please. Aha. And now there is an error in my GraphQL query. Okay. Where is this query dying? That's new. Bah. Wait, what? What did we do? What did we just do here? I think I need to redefine some stuff here. Let's see what I use on my other projects, just to keep it, just to keep everything in line, because I'm using the same Gatsby theme across a lot of websites, and it's getting a little confusing what does and doesn't work in different places. So I think this is what I need. Convert kit. This goes into site metadata. And we're gonna take the default form ID from ConvertKit. Hopefully that's gonna help. Cannot query field articles on type what? God damn it. Okay, so maybe, yes, you're right. You're right, Jazz. I need to restart the dev server, but also maybe updating the platform was not the right approach. Also, why didn't this save? So, oh no, wait. It's not the form I was looking for. There we go. sh launch content upgrade. We're gonna call this sh launch form. Come on. sh launch form, and I'm going to serverless. So ConvertKit is my email provider, or my email marketing provider, more specifically. And we're going to use them here. So that will hopefully work. Let's try yarn start. Because my platform has a bunch of the email stuff and email forms built in. The support for it is built in. So I need to now make sure that it's actually loading. Has authentication is not allowed. Where did we put has authentication then? Here, has authentication goes in site metadata. Okay then. So has authentication, yarn start. Will that work? So if we get this running, then we can go into layout.js and start messing around with the header so that the header starts showing there's a login link that it usually has. And the reason, and I have a custom layout here on Serverless Handbook specifically rather than on the other websites. Let's see, can I keep doing this? Oh yeah. So Serverless Handbook has a custom layout.js. That's the part that lays out the top of the page, the middle of the page, the footer, and so on. Serverless Handbook has a custom one because it's the only one of my websites that locks specific articles with that fade out, with the fade out thingy that I showed earlier. We're going to have to hack around that. So that the fade out is going to unlock a specific article in exchange for you signing up with an email. When that happens, I'm going to unlock the article forever using local storage, but I'm not going to unlock the entire handbook the way I've been doing before. So that's going to be different. And then you're going to have the login link at the top, which is going to let you log in if you've purchased the digital version, or it's going to let you claim your purchase if you've purchased the paperback version. That's the idea, at least. So let's see then. It's still building the development bundle, and that's a good sign. Now, okay. Now let's see what happens. So Gatsby team, quick thanks. So this is the part that locks everything. So it's the paywall that gets rendered. That's the sidebar. And then here we're going to have, let's see where, aha. So this is the header. Head has the so the header here is going to need to get back the login button, which I hope I only, aha, there we go. If has authentication, then we show the login. Yes, thank you, Emmanuel. Now, building development bundle. Let's see, will this run now? Restart the page. Cool. So, oh, I opened the wrong header, didn't I? So we now should have the login stuff should show up. Let's go in here, and we're going to add some dummy content so that we can see whether the serverless whether we are looking at the right code. Components layout.js. We are, so if you are, what does full width do again? I keep forgetting. This is getting very complicated. So we're showing the menu and stuff. Okay, let's just work on the home page. So I'm gonna go here and I'm going to hide the header just to see what happens. And while I'm in there, I'm also going to delete the monster file that's slowing down rendering. Okay, so we are looking at the right code. Source pages, print preview. I'm going to rmrf that one. Cool. So we are editing the right file. You see the header vanished. Command Z, come on, Command Z, header, course first lesson, serverless handbook. So then if I go into the header, I am, So now where is the header getting authentication? So header, the header is coming now from the course platform package, not from my local code just for this website. Come on, Command save, reload the page, Come on, reload the page and show the header. Yes, okay. So it reloaded the page and it's showing the header. Pa-pa-pam. This is the team. Now where is site title? Where is it getting? Aha, use static query, site metadata has authentication. And if it has authentication, then we do stuff. Now, are we getting this? So let's see, can I add a console log here? If I add a console log, I'm now editing directly in Node modules, which should be fine in this case, because the code is not compiled or transpiled or anything like that. So I should be getting console logs, but I'm not getting console logs. Is there a different header file? Header.js? Yes, there is. I have a custom header.js file, because of course I do. Do I need the custom header.js file? No, I do not. So we're gonna go back to, so here where we are importing the header. Oh, I see what I'm doing. So I'm actually so Gatsby has this feature that lets you override, basically lets you overwrite, or it's called component shadowing. So it lets you shadow components from different packages. So because I have a header.js in my code, even though I'm importing it from the code platform, or from the course platform, it's still getting my local version. So I'm gonna try to remove that version because I don't think it's really needed anymore. Let's see. Source header. Yeah, see? Is this doing anything special? I don't think it is. So it doesn't look like it's doing anything special. It was only there to remove the login button. So I'm going to remove that from source Swizzet Gatsby course components header. So if I remove that and run yarn start, we're gonna get the login button back. Now let's see if that works. And then once we have the login button, we can start using useAuth to change this stuff here and to change what the chapters say and stuff like that. And we also need to change the testimonials and shit. This is gonna be fun. Okay, come on. Da, da, da. Why? Okay, now why is it doing this thing? That's annoying. So my header.js was saying that site title was a nav link with a paragraph. And what's the new header.js doing? It is rendering it so we can remove the console log. What is this doing here? Header logo box. Aha, header logo comes from here. Where is the header logo? Let's try opening that. So header logo. Header logo is, it should be working. What if we remove the paragraph here? What happens? Aha, the problem is that this is a link, not a nav link. So what if we change it to a nav link? And then import nav link from Team UI. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, so that made it work. Kind of, sort of, okay. Now, why is it so narrow? Let's change max width to min width. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to the course platform and I'm gonna change that here, there. So I'm gonna copy this and let's open a new VS Code. Come on, VS Code. Open the course platform and we can make changes while we are here. Come on, random coding. Okay, my computer has started struggling. It's interesting how it always takes a while before that happens. Come on, footer. Oh, we said header logo. Come on, Command P, header logo. No, Command P, header logo. And we copy over this. And should we add some padding on the left? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, but then why is that all messed up? That's annoying. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, I see what's going on. Now it's super stretched because this is rendered as a flex, right? Okay, I know what. We're not gonna change that. We're gonna go back to. We're gonna actually shadow the component here. So I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna make a new header logo component, and this is in where does it need to be? Header logo. It needs to be in source components header logo. So we go to where am I? Source Gatsby plugin theme. Wait. Source. Oh, I knew I was in the wrong place. So ServerlessHandbook.dev. Source at Swizzle, Gatsby theme cross platform components, and we say that this is header logo.js. Cool. So we got header logo, and we're gonna change this to a nav link, and we're gonna use the site title because we know we don't have a logo to show. And now when I restart this, it's going to show the serverless handbook like it is here, and we're not gonna have hopefully the right side is not going to be broken, and if it is, we're going to fix it. And we can fix it by just setting the max width. Come on, computer. Who is talking to me on texts? Can't resolve image. We don't need image, but we do need nav link from Team UI. All right, try again. So this part is a little slower than usual because I'm streaming, which is an interesting question why I'm streaming, because I'm not sure this is actually very interesting. Okay. Cool. So a bunch of stuff was automatically enabled for me, but I don't know. It's supposedly making my stuff go faster. That's cool. Let's see. Building development bundle, come on. Okay, reload. Oh. Thanks. I'm happy you said that, Andre, because I kind of feel like I'm just flopping around and floundering. So let's see if we can change the width here to see what kind of width we need. Maybe 250 pixels. That looks nice. Let's do 250. Max width 250, and we can. I really want to add some padding on the left. So if we say padding should be the 1 to 3. So 1 to 3, you'll see. I'll show you. 1 to 3 makes it use different paddings for different screen sizes. So maybe PL122 is better. So you see it added padding on the left. come on, work faster, computer. Okay. So now if I make my screen smaller, that padding should become smaller as well. There we go. It's smaller now. And eventually when I go to mobile size, the padding becomes very, very small. And it breaks this part here. So also you see how it knows that I'm logged in. That's what I want. Okay. Maybe 0 padding when we're on mobile. How does that work or look? Cool. And we can also change the max width to be a little bit less so that it doesn't break the right side. Perfect. Okay, so now we go back and we've ensured that the header never breaks. Cool. We can go to lessons. Okay. Get status and we say get add dot git commit -a-m fix header. So the header now looks better. So I just called it fix header, even though we actually did a bit more than that. Cool. Now we gotta make sure that when I'm logged in, so you see here, if I reload my incognito tab, I'm on the Eurobus backend design. I have the student login link here. We might want to rename that to reader login or just login or we'll see what we do there. So I'm going to keep it as student login for now. Yeah, let's keep it as student login for now. So we go here. Now this is doing the thing. Now, even if I log in, it's still going to fade out because those two mechanisms aren't talking to each other. Cool. So I'm getting started with serverless, but when I scroll down, oh no, I can't actually see the chapter. So we're gonna go back to layout.js, and here where we're rendering the paywall, we're going to add a check for whether we are currently logged in. So use layout effects, paywall copy. We are gonna do this. How are we doing it elsewhere? Use auth. Aha. So I'm just gonna import use auth. Now I need to check if the course platform is providing use auth or I need to use my own. How are we doing that elsewhere? So if I go here to the header, I'm now in the course platform. In the header we have is authenticated, comes from use auth. So I'm going to use this. And we're going to go up here and see where it's being imported directly from React use auth. Awesome. So I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to get use auth. Will you auto import? It's not auto importing. Why? But if we say import use auth from React use auth, cool. We now have is authenticated, and we're gonna go here and say update locked content, use layout effect, when if blah, if is authenticated, or so if we are authenticated or we are currently or local storage has been tagged as unlocked. Cool. So you see now that I'm authenticated, everything is unlocked. That was easy. Huzzah. Awesome. So we've got that part done. We need to also check that you are authorized, because people could have a user account for one of my other products, not for this one specifically. So we need to check that they are authorized. We're going to do that. How do we do that? I need to double check because I have forgotten. So if we go to useauth.dev, that has instructions on how my role and scope permissions. Aha, we can just say if is authorized. So we're gonna go here and say is authorized. And then we're gonna use if, and then we're gonna go to auth0 and add a new permission role or permission scope. Wow, I don't know if you can see on the stream, but my computer is really struggling right now. So continue. Yes, log me in. Very nice. So I'm logging in. Go to switch tenant, serverless React course. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Cool. I'm glad it doesn't show. Oh shit. I think you can see people's emails. That's not good. Users and roles. So I'm gonna have to rename this stream to be called I don't know, something else, something about authentication. So we're gonna create a new role and call it, let's just call it Serverless Handbook. Has full access to the Serverless Handbook. Create role. And now you'll see something cool. I'm gonna change here is authenticated to is authorized. And we're gonna say if is authorized with the Serverless Handbook, then it unlocks, or if the current chapter is unlocked in local storage. Now, check this out. I'm on Create Good Serverless Experience, and you see I'm logged in. But if I scroll down, oh no, it doesn't work. That's exactly what we wanted. Now I can go find my user. And I'm gonna give myself the access to Serverless Handbook. Serverless Handbook, assign. And now when I reload the page, you'll see that the chapter is gonna be unlocked. Oh. Or well, is it gonna be unlocked? Come on. Come on, this has to work. Why is this shit not? Oh, maybe I need to log out and re-log in. Let's try that. Rather, let's go here. I'm going to delete the local storage for useauth. So it's expiring at. We delete this, reload the page, and see if useauth is smart enough to log me back in. It is. Now what? Why is this shit not working? Serverless React user metadata. It says that I have the Serverless Handbook role. Why is this shit not working? Did I misspell something? Copy that, paste it here. So that's working. Are we running this? Console log hi and is authenticated and is authorized for Serverless Handbook. And then we'll see what this prints. So is it re-rendering? Oh, that was the problem. I am an idiot. I misspelled is authorized somewhere. Did I? Wait. No? Let's try that again. Arr. Okay, let's add back the console log and see what it says, because this is annoying. Fail to compile is, oh, this is where I misspelled it. Come on. Pa 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 pa. Yeah. What is authenticated is not defined. Where am I calling is authenticated? On line 37 is auth. Oh. Pa, pa, pa. I think I know what the problem is though. So I think I'm not authorized immediately when the effect runs. I become authorized later because this stuff is yes. So here's what we're gonna do. When I call is authenticated, you'll see that it's initially false. Come on, load, use layout effect, and true false. Okay, so it does say that I'm authenticated, but it also says that I'm not authorized. Does it recognize any of my other roles? What if I say RDV basic? Okay, come on. Will that role be recognized? Because this is weird. This should definitely be working. True false. So is authorized just isn't working. Now, how do I get all of the roles from a user? I want to see if that works. What if I pass them in as an array? Why is this not working? I think we may have found a bug in my library, but we will see. So is authorized true false? No, I'm just not authorized to do anything. Why? Why though? How does is authorized work? Yes, I know it's a role string or it returns a boolean. So why does it recognize that I'm authenticated but not that I'm authorized? What if we grab the user and we're gonna print the user, and then we're going to run a debugger so that we can see what the user looks like when it's actually printed, not when the model updates later or the object updates later. There we go. So we got into the debugger. What is the user? User metadata. The roles are there. So as far as auth 0 is concerned, I do have the role. Now, why don't I have that role for this? Maybe something is misconfigured. Let's see. So if I open .env.development, come on, command open, serverless handbook. Let's see. .env.development. Come on. Command shift .env.development. So Gatsby auth 0 custom property namespace is ServerlessReact.dev. That should work. But is this the right way to configure that? So let's go back to the course platform and see where it's rendering stuff. What's the property it actually uses? So course platform, Gatsby browser, wrap page element. Where is source wrap page element? Where are you? Oh, come on. From wrap page element from source. Is there an index file in here? Oh yes, there is. So index wrap page element. Let me zoom this in. I'm not sure you can actually see it. My router wrap page element, custom property namespace, Gatsby auth 0. Very strange. Why does this keep beeping? So why is this method not working? What if we print it here? So I'm gonna go into layout and I'm just gonna keep console logging this because I'm curious. Like, what is the actual problem? Let's see if it eventually starts working. So I'm now gonna get a bunch of prints and eventually it's gonna tell me what's going on. Aha! You see, it did eventually turn to true. So that was the problem. When we first called the layout effect, it's not working. So what if we paste is authorized into the effect properties or the effect dependencies? Now let's see if this runs twice. Console log, and we're gonna say authorized. Let's see. Now we're just testing if it runs twice, or twice is how many times it's supposed to run. Aha, authorized false, authorized true. Cool. So now that it's true, we need to make sure here. So now we have to actually make it unshow the lock. So we say const locked equals blah, or actually const unlocked. So if it's unlocked, then we need to, so if we are unlocked, we're supposed to try to hide the thing. Otherwise, now why is that not working though? Now let's go in here and see what is copy div showing us. Console log copy div, and we'll see if we actually get the right reference, the reference to the right thing. So come on. No? Why is this not working? So paywall copy, no. Oh, it did hide this. Aha. Okay, so it hides this, but it doesn't hide the linear gradient stuff. Interesting. Why not? So if we go to update locked content, aha. So we need to also update locked content here. So when we are unlocking it, we are doing that. So we're taking the, so we need to unhide all of the content, and we need to take away the overlay, and we need to take away the paywall, which is kind of funny. So copy div current style becomes display none, update locked content. So let's see, update locked content. We can go here with, we're gonna say remove, and we're gonna say, so if we are unlocked, we are not removing it. Actually, let's just pass in unlocked. So we're gonna pass in unlocked, and we're gonna say update locked content show, and here so we are passing in if is locked, and then we say if show, we are changing this to block, otherwise we're changing it to none. So this is now going to make all of the content appear. Come on, reload the page, show me the things. Haha, nice. So it's now unhiding everything. God damn, my computer is slow. Okay, so it's unhiding everything, and now I need to make sure that the overlay also gets hidden. Yeah, so we need to just hide the overlay. Where do we find the overlay? Overlay.style. Let's give it an overlay.id. Overlay.id equals fade out overlay. And here we're going to actually copy div. Where are we defining the copy? Oh, we say ref copy div. Okay. So overlay ID, fade out overlay, and then we can say this. Const overlay equals blah, and we're gonna call this the overlay layout. And if overlay, then we say overlay.style equals display none. And that should unlock the content. Does it? Yes. No. Fade out overlay. Okay. Wait. So what does this do? Document query selector overlay layout. Finds nothing. Even though it, oh, because it's fade out overlay. God damn it. Fade out overlay. Well, that was fun. Come on, computer. How long have I been streaming? Oh, wow, time flies. Okay, so we got this working. You can now use logging in to unlock the entire handbook in theory. Come on. Yay, okay, so that's working. You can go anywhere and it seems to work. Cool. And if I click on lessons, I go to getting started. Wonderful. Okay, so we didn't get to where I'm gonna have to stop now. Come on. Click. No, it won't let me switch camera views again anymore. I'm gonna do it this way. So we didn't get to everything that I wanted us to get to, so we might end up continuing tomorrow. But we got it. We got the login feature working, so people will be able to log in and continue using the handbook wherever, whichever machine they're on. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, we'll see. Next time I stream, we're going to build the feature that lets you actually unlock a specific chapter in exchange for an email. And then we're going to add the feature to let you claim the entire purchase, the digital purchase based on buying the paperback. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you again next time. This work needs to get done, and I will try to live code it.